Daoyin is a Daoist cultivation method with a history spanning over 2,000 years. It guides the body through specific movements or trajectories coordinated with breath, with the purpose of connecting the body's internal structures, clearing blockages, strengthening the qi channels, and enhancing internal circulation. Unlike modern exercise systems familiar to most people, which are built on a muscle-centered model of the body, Daoyin is based on the fascia and the qi channels as its core framework and training target. Because the two systems rest on entirely different ways of understanding the body, their training methods and effects are fundamentally different. Muscle-focused training can bring you more force and make you more built, while Daoyin seeks to release stiffness, cultivate resilience and agility, and reconnect the internal pathways of the body as a whole. Moreover, like Dao's breathing practices, Daoyin is also an effective method for activating and circulating internal qi. The tradition of Daoyin is ancient, dating back to the time of Zhuangzi. In the chapter of exerting one's will, 刻意, the Zhuangzi says, they blow and exhale, breathe in and out, expelling the old and taking in the new, stretching like a bear and extending like a bird, all just in order to seek long life. This is what the practitioners of Daoyin and body cultivators delight in, as did the long-lived Pengzu. The commentator Li Yi adds, they guide the qi so that it becomes harmonious and guide the body so that it becomes supple. This passage is often taken as one of the earliest definition and foundation of what later came to be called Daoyin. The Yellow Emperor's inner classics, Huangdi Neijing, also records. In the central region, the land is level and damp. The people eat a mixed diet and do not labor much. Thus, their illnesses tend toward weaknesses and cold heat. Their treatment should rely on Daoyin and Anqiao. Therefore, the methods of Daoyin and Anqiao also originated from the needs of the central region. The commentator Wang Bing explains, Daoyin refers to shaking and moving the sinews and the bones, and mobilizing the joints. An means pressing and massaging the skin and flesh, while Qiao refers to the sweat lifting and moving of the head and feet. Archeological discoveries further confirm Daoyin's long history. In 1974, the Daoyin chart was unearthed from the Ma Wangdui tomb number 3 in Changsha, Hunan. Dating back over 2,100 years, it is the earliest illustrated guide to Daoyin practice in China. It depicts 44 postures, each accompanied by short descriptions, some naming specific ailments or animal-inspired forms. In 1984, the Book of Daoyin, Yin Shu, was also discovered in the tomb number 247 at Zhangjiashan, Hubei. Consisting of 113 bamboo slips and a total of 3,235 characters, it presents detailed theories of health preservation and Daoyin techniques. It emphasizes that human habits must follow the patterns of nature and records 39 basic movements and 24 named Daoyin methods and their functions. These widely distributed Western Han Dynasty materials show that the Daoyin system had essentially taken shape before the Warring States period, so before the 2nd century BCE, as a complete health cultivation system. Over time, Daoyin continued to develop into many different methods. During the Three Kingdoms period, around 1,800 years ago, the renowned physician Hua Tuo created the 5-animal exercise, 五禽戏. According to the biography of Hua Tuo in the Book of Later Han, I have a method called the 5 animal exercise: the tiger, the deer, the bear, the ape, and the bird. It can dispel illness and strengthen the limbs, serving the purpose of Daoyin. Early texts of the Shangqing, the Supreme Clarity sect, such as the scripture of the Western Queen Mother's divine daily practices, also describe Daoyin based methods combined with breathing techniques, visualization, and incantation, with particular attention to the face, eyes, and ears. By the Ming Dynasty, the legendary master Zhang Sanfeng integrated internal alchemy, sword immortal tradition, and Daoyin, developing the internal martial arts 内家拳, in which the health-preserving aspects of Daoyin became even more systematic. The Baduanjin we studying in this course is one of the most well-known and widely practiced Daoyin routines. It also has a long history and many variations. In the next lesson, let us explore the origins and the development of Baduanjin.